Unquestionably.
Here's the up-tempo that Doug Peterson told Kaylee we might get.
Second and 2. And we'll walk again to the 38-yard line. Travis Etienne. He's carried 16 times tonight for 76 yards.
Keep the tempo rolling. Make the defense react on the move.
Lawrence protected well. Going deep, has a man open again. Zay Jones for the touchdown. At the right time to take that deep shot.
They call these winners. And he said he has the freedom to dial one up anytime he wants, even if they haven't run it during practice that week. He saw something, went to it, and audible to the touchdown.
Well, this crowd, which looked like it was in church toward the end of the first half, raucous right now. They're going to go for 2 to try to make it an 8-point possession lead. Asking the crowd to calm down, quiet down, let them call the signals. Let's see what they call in here for the 2-pointer. So Michael Hasty in the backfield with Lawrence. Burke in motion. Let's look that way. Fires, and it's incomplete. Back in the end zone looking for flag. There is none. Zay Jones covered by Asante Samuel. So the margin remains 10.
They went quick rhythm, Al, on the touchdown pass. You see him come up, and he goes 63. I don't know what that is, but he saw something. He's going to get Marvin Jones on the deep cross. And he dialed up what they call a winner. It's zone covered. They somehow vacate the zone on the backside, get him wide open. Whatever he saw, he knew exactly what he wanted to go to and went with it. They're complaining about the contact.
Los Angeles, number 97. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
So that was after the extra point on Joey Bosa.
White conduct towards disqualification.
And Sean Smith said first charge against you before a disqualification.
Jacksonville is frustrated about the non-call on Zay Jones in the back of the end zone. But let's watch Joey Bosa here. He thinks he got held. He said something to Sean Smith that Sean Smith didn't like.
I'll say.
And let's watch Zay Jones here. There's going to be a lot of contact there. And that's what Jacksonville is upset about. Not here at the end, but coming up the field.
So the kickoff now from the 50-yard line. Moves it to the 4. And you've got Bandy taking out of bounds around the 20-yard line. For Jacksonville, 3 touchdowns on their last 3 possessions. Last drive in the first half, 2 possessions in this half.
Crowd is back into it. Jacksonville defense fired up here, so you got to take the momentum back if you're the Chargers offense.
Crowd chanting as they do here in Jacksonville. Duval, name of the county, from the 20-yard line. Eckler to the outside, nothing happening. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Roy Robertson Harris right there.
The Chargers should run it down and let the quarter run out, change ends.
Right. Don't have to run a play here. Take it to the 4th. But not that long ago, it was 27-0. And we're going to have 15 minutes of regulation to play in a 10-point game. End of the third, Chargers lead at 30-20. And you are watching Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Football is more than what happens on the field. It's play calling and playmaking and rising to the moment. But more importantly, football provides purpose and direction. It creates connections and builds community. Oakley celebrates the lessons the game teaches us. By providing access and opportunity, Oakley is investing in future generations by empowering youth through sports. Move the game forward. 3 roommates. 2 packs of Ben's Original Jasmine Rice. 1, 2, 3 social keys. 3 real-life BFFs. We're all original recipes.
One shake and cats come running.
Our matches.
So, be careful what you shake.
Run away!
Temptations cat treats. All it takes is a shake.
Hey, check this out.
I want to try.
Jesus. When it comes to the long haul, we're thinking of every mile. The all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5. It's your journey. 95% of Uber. And if your Eats ever gets stuck, I'll make it right with 3 months of $0 delivery fee.
Everyone in my family went on a carnival cruise. Maggie didn't come though because she's a dog. Mom did things I've never seen her do. Dad was himself, and I met this girl who was pretty cool, I guess. Then I saw a bird. And Dad told us to put on sunscreen, and we had the best time together. Please don't tell my parents I said that.
Tonight's area of coverage brought to you by Geico. I have had the pleasure of working with Fred Gaudelli for 22 years. We've probably done 500 games together. And Fred, for the moment, and there he is, standing ovation from all of us, has really reshaped how football on television is shown. And Fred's going to step away, hopefully to an executive role. And Fred, we want you to make it a sabbatical. Oh, what a career and what a run. He's just so no shot. Never say never. Now, Fred changed the whole template. He did a master class in making it televised things. So we want to get a false start here on the Chargers to take them back. On Forster Sorrell, who's kind of been in and out with Salyer in and out at left tackle.
Another big situation here. 2nd and long. Jacksonville, they get a stop. You hear the crowd already. Poise here is needed by that Chargers offense.
Burger over the middle, finds his man, took his time, had good protection, and it's Joshua Palmer on a 2nd and 15 for 19 yards.
The big thing here, Al, was the protection. Again, Herbert had a chance to scan the field, step up in the pocket, go through his progressions, come to maybe his 4th guy that he's looking at, clean pocket. Great job by the offensive line.
From the 33-yard line. Standing in the backfield. Give it to him. Six carries up 17 yards. Giving Eckler a rest from time to time. 2nd and 6.
Again, that Charger wide receiver core a little limited with the injuries now, so they're using the tight ends, using the backs.
Only 3 wide receivers. You saw Palmer come off the field. That's Eckler wide to the left. Herbert swallowed it up and bounced him down, and that may cost him. They had him, the play was whistled dead, he was in the grass, and then Takakashi came in, and you saw Smith throw the flag in the air.
Dead ball, personal foul. Defense number 44. 15-yard penalty.
They're going to call that maybe on Traylon Walker, but Walker came in there. The two of them were both in there at that time. Here's Fatukasi coming in from the right end.
Good power rush, walks his man back. They get the sack here, the whistle blows. And I think Josh Allen is really just trying to celebrate and get out of there. Unfortunately, he pushes the quarterback down. That's what they call it.
You got Fatukasi and you got Trayvon Walker both there. So that turns what would have been a 3rd and forever into a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. He stopped in his tracks. Eckler. Logan making the hit right there, number 23, 2nd down.
So you had the big offside call on Bosa. You had the penalty call there. Little details. You got to be on target in the playoff games.
It's been costly. 2nd and 9. Herbert rolling, Chase throws out of bounds. Allen, the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd down and 9.
Big play down here. You get a chance to, again, check that offensive line versus defensive line protection. It's going to be critical here.
Soto with Terrell, and then left tackle. Joshua Kelly.
Okay, we got a buyer for this stuff. At least I think we do. Everything's encrypted, so I could be talking to a washing machine. They're sending the drop locations on this Sightseer app I've uploaded to your phone.
Run for the first down. Gonna get it. Slides to a hole to the 40-yard line. So the secondary does its work. But on the 3rd and 9, off he goes for 14.
This is the other element that Justin Herbert has. The coverage is good here. The rush is pretty good. They get a little pressure. Everybody's covered, and Herbert just can take off. Haven't seen him do a lot of this since he hurt the ribs. Obviously, Keenan Allen, big man in this situation. He's doubled. Herbert scramble, though, makes the first down.
12 minutes left in the 4th. The timeout is taken here by Los Angeles. So timeout Chargers. 2 ticks under 12 to play in the 4th quarter in this AFC wildcard playoff game from Jacksonville.
I've life bleeding in my brain. But thanks to the virtual reality technology at GW Hospital, my surgeons were able to look inside my brain and plan for successful surgery. It's remarkable that I woke up and ran 5 miles this morning. I would tell GW Hospital, thank you for giving me new life.
For life's defining moments, George Washington University Hospital, defining medicine.
There's never been a better time to get away. With a great deal on the Hyundai you've always wanted. With America's best warranty and up to 3 years complimentary maintenance. It's your journey. Own every mile at the Hyundai Getaway sales event. Hurry in to get our best deals of the season. Get in and get away. Get 0% APR on the 2023 Santa Fe, plus 0 payments for 90 days. Visit buyhyundai.com today.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons. Like fishing season.
You caught a big one, buddy.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro. For Expedia members, travel doesn't end at booking. It's getting a discount for your trip, plus points for your future travels. So you can think about the next trip, and the next trip, and the next trip. So wherever you go, you'll know you're getting the most out of your travels. And you can keep thinking, where next?
Listen up, we got a problem. A lot of you are skipping lunch like it doesn't matter. But this year we're taking a lunch, a hearty lunch, one with chunky soup. Chunky soup? Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Lunchtime is your halftime.
Look there at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati on the banks of the Ohio River. The wild card game tomorrow night on NBC. Baltimore and Cincinnati. We know Joe Burrow obviously going to play. We know Lamar Jackson won't play. We don't know who's going to start at quarterback for the Ravens. But we'll see what happens tomorrow night on NBC. $100,000 jackpot on Sunday night 7 as well. So it's first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Herbert stepping up, fires too high, incomplete. Coverage is good. Trey Herndon is there, and a flag is back at the 45-yard line. A couple of yards past the line of scrimmage. Sean Smith with the ball.
Now to the man downfield. Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty.
Guard Simon Johnson.
Not sure what happened on this. It's a design play action pass, trying to take a deep shot. Not sure why he went downfield. It's clearly downfield. He thinks it's a running play.
Could have been interesting ball too. You want it first and 15, you want it second and 10. That pass is bad. Another batted pass tonight. At least 3.
I think their thought process there, Al, is field goal position. Keep moving back. Put a 50-yarder the other way. If they make 6 or 7 yards there, second and 10, and complete another 50-yard field goal. Now you got a chance to keep them out of field goal range.
You're in the Hall of Fame. I defer to you. Second and 15. Kelly both in there. And both square out, and the pass is caught wide open over the middle. Taking it to the 35-yard line is Trey McKitty, one of their 3 tight ends. Trey McKitty making his second catch of the night.
Williams and Palmer out, have to utilize other guys, and McKitty comes up with a big play there. Again, inching them back into field goal range.
Charger tight ends tonight caught 12 of Herbert's 22 completions. Third down and 4. Pressure. Gets it away. Caught. First down. So all the heat was coming from his right side, from Herbert's right side. And Keenan Allen is right there. Let's do it quickly.
Brought everybody, trying to get a sack, trying to get an incompletion, knock him out of field goal range. Keenan Allen just finds the spot. That's the guy he's looking to on third down. His security blanket makes the play.
Chargers chewing up a little bit of clock here as well. Drive over 5 minutes long. 10.5 to go. Back to the ground. Nice little hole there that closes quickly. Going for the ball as well.
Yes, obviously that's what you need on defense now for you, Luakon. going to come in. You'll see it right here, and he's going after that football. Austin Eckler, good job, both hands on it.
Strong. 2nd down and 6. Again, this time it's Joshua Kelly. Keep it on the ground. So, thinking about number 2, Rayson Jenkins. There he is right there. He had the pick 6 in overtime to beat Dallas. He had the forced fumble, which Allen returned for the touchdown against Tennessee last week, which put him in. He's a former Charger as well.
Yes, he told us he was a talented player there, but he hadn't learned to be a pro. And he's learned to be a pro here, being on top of the details. See what they come up with here. I'm sure they're going to blitz and come after him.
On a 3rd and 3. Deep drop and a roll. Flag is thrown from behind. And that's not even close. So flag was thrown. You saw it. You got a hold here coming up against the Chargers.
Interesting call now here.
Very.
4th and 3. Probably an automatic field goal with 3rd and 13.
He'll take the chance here, Will Peterson. You're right, the very, very interesting call here.
But even if you take the 10-yard penalty, you probably don't push them out of field goal range.
Right.
You're going to use up another 40 seconds if they run the ball. So probably concede your field goal here. But it's still a 2-score game.
I'm with you, brother. Thick and thin. 40-yard attempt for Cameron Dicker. And this time, no good. Only a 2nd field goal miss of the season for 40.
Look left at the end.
Started out good. Into the run. You're watching Super Wild Card Weekend, presented by Verizon.
Heavy-duty bullet power to conquer the high road or the off-road. The GMC Sierra Heavy Duty, premium and capable. That's professional grade from GMC.
I'm a Vegas hotel. I know what you're thinking. It's cool. I don't want anything too serious either. Just a fun, spontaneous thing. I'm looking for someone who will let loose. Dress up a little. See a show. Order the steak and the lobster. Some people say I'm excessive, but who cares? I'm just looking for a Saturday to remember and a Sunday by the pool. Think you can keep up?
Sometimes virtual reality begs for more reality. Jack Links is good with it.
Hey, I get it. Commitment can be scary, but not when you're saving up to 15% with Subscribe and Save at Amazon. You get free repeat delivery on your favorite items. And if things don't work out, you can always cancel. Seriously, no one would judge you if you call. Okay. Learn all the ways to save with Amazon.
At Navy Federal Credit Union, it all starts with members like you. Because we were founded as a not-for-profit with a mission dedicated to your well-being, with everyday banking tools and loans, all backed by 24/7 support. The kind of support that comes from being a proud partner within your community.
Great, okay, looks like you're done here. I will fiddle the accounts and send you the money. Just another day in the life of nightclub maven Tony Prince.
Wendy's fries are always hot and crispy. So Toby says every day is now
Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday.
I always remember that.
It's an easy one.
Try Wendy's hot and crispy fries. Prepared almost to one from McDonald's.
Tony, take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS.
First half, second half is totally different for Trevor Lawrence. He just misread some coverages, stayed on guys too long, wasn't in sync. But the second half, he got it rolling, made some good throws.
And here he's in the grasp on this first play here, and that's Khalil Mack. Play whistle dead after he was taken down.
And this was actually Trevor drifting out into Khalil Mack. Didn't stay in the pocket here.
Might cut his hand. 9-yard sack. Then you got Van Noy coming in.
Right on the thumb.
Outside. Right of the thumb. See if he's any the worse for wear here as he throws, and that's incomplete. And here comes a flag. So the crowd finally gets a flag. That's Taylor, who's playing in place of Davis, who's still on the bench, injured, and Marvin Jones, the intended receiver. So now comes back.
Defense, number 36. Ball we place that on the foul, automatic, first down.
This is Marvin Jones just on the short hook. Gets there a little early.
Taylor,
yeah, no question.
Back, it's an
got to work on Lawrence. There's his thumb. Yeah, he's been on the injured report for about 6 or 7 weeks now with a toe injury.
He'll be on again with a thumb injury, maybe next week.
Hand it off to ETN. He takes it to the 34-yard line. So 17 carries for 82 yards. Almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Second and 4. Lawrence fires, and that is the single saying no, and the officials are saying yes.
We'll get the same thing now. Jacksonville will hurt.
Looks like he has his hands under it. Yep. And is Staley going to challenge this one? Yep, he is. On first glance, unless there's some other replay, which I'm sure we'll get to, that shows otherwise, we think it's a catch. But what do we know?
Challenging the ruling on the field of a completed pass. The players under further review. Timeout.
All right, so we'll see what happens as they work on Trevor Lawrence and the cut hand. 7 minutes to play.
Nice. DraftKings Sportsbook is live in Maryland. Now, you'll be so dialed into every play that you forget to eat your wings. You made my wings cold, DraftKings. Flailing your arms like you can disrupt the free throw. Miss, who? A home run like you crying like it's the birth of your child. What happened?
DraftKings Sportsbook is live in Maryland. Download the app now and bet $5 to get $200 in free bets instantly. Action's so good, why bet anywhere else?
Oh, what you got there? All right, go get it. When it comes to lasting relationships, we're thinking of every mile. The new Hyundai Tucson. It's your journey.
You're on a Carnival cruise, and for years, that sign has mocked you. But today, you've stretched. You've slept upside down like a bat. Today, must be this tall to ride. Together!
happened to your New Year's resolution?
My resolution is to eat better. Epic stuffed crust, better ingredients, better pizza. I'm eating better. What are you guys doing in my house? Don't answer. I thought you said you would come back.
Never with the away team. Feel too at home.
Great things happen when you spice it up.
The view of the ruling on the field says we in pass. Los Angeles in charge with their second team timeout of the second half in their first challenge of the game. They have one challenge remaining.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and it could be important to lose that challenge and lose a timeout, and they've already taken one here in the second half, so they have one. Meanwhile, that's a first down now up at the 41-yard line with 7 minutes and 4 seconds to play in the fourth. Meanwhile, Lawrence was attended to on the sideline. Cleared up the cut. Back he steps here, under pressure, fires, caught, staying on his feet, first down. Christian Kirk across the 50 to the Charger 47-yard line.
You really do need to go up-tempo here because you're going to have to score twice.
In either manner.
Yes.
Field goal, touchdown, field goal. See what happens as the drive ensues. Down in the pocket. And he throws it behind the intended receiver, Marvin Jones. Second and 10 now.
This ball comes out of his hands. Looks like it's okay. I think he was just expecting the receiver to sit down a little bit.
And almost tipped there as well. Going up Tranquil's number, 49. To the outside, caught along the sideline, and that moves to 6 as Christian Kirk. Covered there by Derwin James.
Good read by Trevor Lawrence there. They had 3-on-2 on the near side. Christian Kirk 1-on-1. Derwin James, nice move. Not able to stay with him.
And a gain of 17 yards. Over the middle. That's caught. It's the big man again. That's Ingram. To the 10-yard line he goes. Ingram for 21 yards.
I think the Chargers defense just a little mistake there. It looked like man on one side, and they didn't play man on Ingram's side. So he runs to the uncovered area, no one there. It's a big play.
First and goal. Ingram's got 7 for 93 yards. Have Agnew in the game now as a receiver. Put it in motion. Lawrence looked that way. Fires over the middle too high. Intended for Ingram. There's a word or two with the back judge. Covered there by Alobi Gilman. Make it second down and goal.
Got what they wanted. Got a one-on-one with Evan Ingram on Gilman. And that's contact downfield. That has to be called. That really does have to be called. If you don't call pass interference, at the very least, it's illegal contact.
Instead, nothing. Second and goal now. Lawrence fires. He's caught. Touchdown. Christian Kirk. Turned outside, Pete Bryce Callahan. And with an extra point, they'll be within 3.
This is Christian Kirk in the slot. He's going to run the corner route. He's got man coverage. And there's not a lot of room there. That ball was well thrown. Kirk uses his body to shield off, makes the play, and we've got ourselves a game.
I'll say. Meanwhile, a flag is down. You know, if you look at that play again, the right tackle, Jawan Taylor, I thought, false start. I don't know.
It's Joey Bosa who won his helmet. We were talking about this yesterday, and I'm sure that's what Bosa is complaining about. Yep. He got a quick start.
Yep.
We've seen this over and over again. They don't seem to be calling this. It'd be nice to look at that and see, but I'm sure that's what Bosa's upset about.
He's got to be careful because he's one away from a disqualification.
That is definitely a false start.
Yeah, you tell me. At right tackle.
He might be asking for the whole.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 97. Pass defensive penalty will be enforced on the try. Jacksonville has elected to go for a 3-point try at the 1-yard line.
All right, Terry, your take.
That does not count in his second toward disqualification because he's just throwing his helmet. It's not a foul against an official or taunting or abusive language. On the false start, I think in real time it's right with the ball, maybe a frame or so afterwards, but it's too technical and they generally don't when it's that tight. So there should have been a false start on this play.
So meanwhile, you're in the defensive coach. Yes, right. I promise you, I'd be throwing my helmet if I was on the sideline saying that's a false start.
So now they're going to line up to go. Well, the ball's at the 1-yard line, so it's not a 2-point attempt.
Yeah, no, they're going for 2.
Well, they are, but this is a really interesting call.
They're going to win. They're playing for the win on a field goal.
So Hasty is the running back. They're going for 2. And Lawrence reaches over and scores.
That's Peterson rolling the dice.
I'll say. And the crowd is uproarious. Boy, that is some call, isn't it?
Lawrence realizing that all he has to do is stick that ball over, clearly over.
Did the same thing in a Thursday night game late in the season against the Jets. And they were able to try that conversion from the 1-yard line because of the Bosa penalty.
Now, if we could go back to the last 2-point try, and we could see that Jacksonville was really had something going. Should have been a call in the end zone, illegal contact. Again, they should have been trying another 2-pointer last time from the 1-yard line.
Well, we told you not to touch that dial. Maybe. That was some call. Bandy is back to receive. Hook kicks. Bandy takes the touchback. Second play with 4 TD passes. We did that game against the Browns in the COVID year. Ben Roethlisberger brought him from way behind. It's like something like 31-0 at the end of the first quarter. And then Cleveland had to hold on. Chargers from the 25-yard line. Herbert under pressure. Can't get away. Sacked at the 18. Roy Robertson Harris doing the dance.
They brought their big people in on offense, trying to make Jacksonville think run. They went play action, trying to take a shot and go deep. That is a great move up front. Roy Robertson Harris They got the crowd excited.
7-yard sack, second down, 17. To Eckler. Not a lot of blocking. He can only pick up a few. Takes it to the 22-yard line. Gain of 4, 3rd and 13 upcoming.
Herbert has been very good in these situations. You can see how Jacksonville plays it. You sit back at the sticks, try to force them to throw the ball in front of you. The rush has been getting there better in the second half. I'd let those 4 big guys just tee off. Sit back near the sticks.
4 minutes to go. Herbert throws, and it is shuttled and caught, but stopped well short of the first down. Kelly is there. So the Jaguars get a 3 and out.
Defense comes through, and you're in a position now where you can win it with a field goal. So you don't have to play the whole field. You're only probably after this punt looking at maybe picking up about 40 yards.
J.K. Scott averaging only 34 yards per punt tonight on his 4 boots. This is another shorty. He takes a good Charger bounce. And it's down to the 21-yard line with 3:09. The reimagined Pro Bowl games presented by Verizon headed back to Vegas. See the Manning brothers lead as the AFC and NFC head coaches in the new Skills Challenge. And the first ever AFC versus NFC flag football game included Sunday, February 5th, 3 Eastern on ABC, ESPN, and ESPN Report This, and Disney XD. Jacks have all their timeouts, ton of time, and the 2-1.